Hello, good morning. This is Jim Ritter. You can find me at James A. Ritter on Facebook, James J. Ritter 660 on YouTube. Let's see, today is May 4th, 2014. This is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Yay! Today, I plan on just giving the grand tour of Rosebush, Michigan. Rosebush, Michigan, the grand tour. We're coming in from the west, heading east. This is a poor shot, I know, because the sun is shining on us. It did have a little bit of rain this morning. Today, the rain was supposed to be done with today, but we had a bit of a small shower, a little more than a sprinkle. So you can see how wet it made it. But anyway, I think we've got a little more rain here in Rosebush than we did south of here. So we may have rain off and on. I've been thinking about getting out of the van, but we'll let the weather decide that. And what we're going to do now, this is the very center of town, has a blinking stoplight, and we're going to head south for a bit, turn around, go back up north, and then go out of town toward the east. This isn't a very big town, so this shouldn't take very long. We're actually kind of probably going to go a little bit north of town. I want to show you something there. But my very first upload that I did, episode 7, was done in this town. You'll get to see some side streets in that. And I did one of my elementary school years here in this, at this school. So, and there was one other one. My 50th video was a bonus video, and well, it took place in some side streets in town and was of a particular store. So those are the 3 videos that I remember from this town. I may have driven through this town in a couple other videos, I don't know. But I figured since I've been through this town so many times that I'd give you the grand tour of the main streets and show you what this little town is like. Boy, oh boy, when I was a little kid, there was an old church there. They put a new church right here. And on this corner, there was a little barber shop. An old gentleman who probably should have been retired did our haircuts. Nicks bleeding and everything. I'm sure during his day he was a very good barber, but I think he pretty much did that till the day he died. So his career was in retirement too. Excuse me. Still have a little bit of the allergies hanging in there, being over medicated for it with the doctor's help, but it seems to be keeping it under a little bit of control. Now, like I said, I'm going north of town here. We're going to go a little bit outside of town because there's something I want to show you. But anyway, I showed you the house that I lived in. I won't show you the house today because it's too far north, but it's about another mile out of town after we get to the edge of town. And don't forget, most of the towns that I have taken pictures of are, in fact, speed traps. So make sure you diligently obey the speed limits in these towns, because they just love to make their money in these towns. So this one's going to be a long one, it looks like, but I did want to bring you up here to, I believe it's the VFW hall. I'm not sure. But anyway, they have themselves a American Legion hall, and they have themselves an Air Force jet here. Well, I could have turned around in there. Anyway, back here, where we're going to turn around at, that, my friend, was the area in which we had a drive-in movie theater. If I am not mistaken, it was called the Sunset Drive-In Theater. And of course, it's no trespassing in here, and I have no intention of trespassing. So, we're heading back into town. Part of the reason this video is going to run a little long is because they're unedited, so I don't plan on making 2 videos because we're already 3/4 the way done. So, it's going to be a long video. Oh, that's another thing YouTube did for me. I never asked, but when I was reviewing some of my analytics, which I do periodically, I discovered that I have permission to go over 15 minutes. I don't intend to go over 15 minutes, but just so you know, I now have permission to go over 15 minutes. I'm hoping that this one won't be 10 minutes long, but it might be. And I apologize for that, but I didn't want to turn this into 2 videos. And it's looking more and more that I should have turned it into 2 videos. So, but I'm able to keep talking and keep telling you about this little village that I lived in when I was very young, up until I was around 10 years old. So, anyway, we're backtracking again a little bit, but I did want to show you that airplane and where the Sunset Drive-In Theater was. Right over there. I don't know if you can see it as a playground park, similar to, I don't know if it's part of Isabella County or if it's actually part of the town. I think it's part of the town. But anyways, now this is, the video is soon to become very relevant with bonus episode 50. And if you all remember, there was a little gas station party store. Actually, it was bigger than this one here on the corner, called Bowman's IGA. So it actually had a little superette in it. I guess that's what they call them. Probably started calling them superettes in the 60s and the 70s. But I wanted to show you this to compare it to what it looked like earlier this year. They took all the garbage out of here. I'm surprised they haven't started building yet. The word is on the street that they're going to rebuild. So maybe we'll keep track of that a little bit as things progress. Drove by here the other day and was surprised, pleasantly surprised, to see that it was open. Well, we're pretty much to the edge of town now. So I'm going to hop on the expressway and go down to Mount Pleasant. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Excuse me. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share. TTFN. Bye-bye.